Captain's Log, DSD-2. After having found the wreckage of the UCH Titan, which had broken into 3 parts during the crash, I explored the wreckage of the front part of the ship. There I found a working data terminal which granted me access. I learned that the anomaly that brought us to the Andromeda Galaxy was not an unexpected event, and that our leaders, particularly one Commander Mercer, had intended for Operation Phoenix to be transported here. It appears that Commander Mercer was on board the Titan when they launched. However, I don't recall ever meeting him. Apparently, his son, John Edwin Mercer Jr., was the second commander on board the Heidelberg. It also appears that I, along with Lieutenant Commander Alex Lamar, were selected by the Council for something that involves both the Andromeda and Milky Way's galaxies. What exactly they expect us to do, I do not know. I will be returning to search the other 2 parts of the UCH Titan in hopes of learning more about this threat and the circumstances of our arrival. All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. So, last episode we started exploring the Titan, and today we will continue our adventure, I guess? Yeah. I'm going to park right here inside the Titan just to prevent it from being, you know, interesting. Prevent my ship from being attacked. Let's see what oxygen you have. Ooh, I can get 1 out of you. Give me that oxygens. All right, and it looks like we're still connected to the dart, which is fine. What fuel do you have? A little bit of fuel, never hurt anybody. So we are searching the mid part of the Titan to find a data console. This is not the correct console. Okay. Oh. Ow. Okay. Let's see if we can come. Anything under here? Well, it's an entryway. The console is probably on top somewhere. I'm surprised these big doors can still open and close after the wreck that occurred, but it appears they have no problem with that. Ah, there is the token console. Updating token module. Start procedure. Attention! Another hidden log file was detected. Play file. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Mission planning room. T-minus 8 hours, 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Commander Lamar, Lieutenant Commander Zergon. Remember, Commander Lamar is Alex. Jennifer, did your team already set up the rework warp cage for the new schedule? These guys are crazy. Rescheduling start 24 hours earlier. They literally threw me out of my bed in the middle of the night. But yes, we managed to get this done just a few minutes before your arrival. Yawns. Hey, before I forget, there's a new guy on the bridge. Mercer? Not exactly sure. Black suit. Spooky guy. I sense some trouble, but no real surprise. The whole project has gone a strange route, don't you think? Do you remember when we were college students? When the first team started after the Empyrion was lost? Analyze the incident, build a new science vessel. We can do it better. Blah, blah, blah. All those pathetic speeches. Yes. We had a test about the Empyrion incident and what followed from it in our science class in college. If I would have known that after I signed up 5 years ago that they were building a fleet With only 2 functional warp drives, I would have taken it for an April Fool's joke. Absolutely. And why do we need those turrets? And even combat ships and marines and fighters all docked in 2 clusters around the 2 ships going to Proxima Centauri for a warp drive test and resource gathering? Feels like the admirals want to invade a solar system, like the old Star Combat movies we watched last week. Okay, I better get some sleep. Being prepared is everything. May the thought be with you. Okay. Send your colleagues to the cabin as well. You and your team achieved something next to impossible in the given time frame. I'll check the settings with the AI in the next few hours. Good night. Good night. See you on the bridge. Yawn. Excuse me. Yeah, can you please sync the incoming waves with the module to 0.2? We should try to minimize the signal loop, and any external disturbances will make something or an uncontrollable wave skimmer. Of course, Commander. Adjustments are in the works. Close file. Token code module sequence 2 updated. 1 more file required for full override. Confirmed. Okay, so it appears, I'm going to leave that there. Let's just grab the parts from that and that. It appears, ooh, another insulation boost. Nice. It appears that we weren't even expecting to come to Andromeda. We were planning to go to Proxima Centauri, which, if you do not know, Proxima Centauri is the 3rd star of the trinary star system Alpha Centauri. Technically, there's Alpha Centauri, Beta Centauri, and Proxima Centauri, which make a trinary star cluster, and they are the closest system to Earth. I believe I have searched everything. I guess there's nothing very interesting here. Let's see if there's any thrusters to grab. Ha ha ha! Hello. Very nice, very nice. Always grab thrusters if you can, because thrusters give you oscillators and flux coils. Some really nice stuff. Okay. Ah, hello. Let's just take you off because you're floating. Okay. I think that is all. The midsection doesn't have a whole lot of stuff in it, so I'm not really surprised. Let's go ahead and grab these, because those have some good stuff. If I'm not mistaken, you can get cobalt from them, theoretically. Let's grab those. I'm going to leave the station console just in case we may ever need it, but I doubt we will. Okay. I think that's everything worth getting on this. If not, whatever. It's not that big a deal. Okay. Oh, there's a shower there, which we could have theoretically utilized to reduce any radiation we have, but we don't have any. All right, let's continue to the rear part of the Titan, which is where is it? There it is, rear part, and that's where the bridge is as well. Okay. Now this part, this part should have some good thrusterage and stuff that I can loot. Let's go ahead. I don't know if I want to go under here. Yeah, let's just do this and land right here. All right, let's make sure. That's not a bad place. Okay, now we've got to find a way into the ship. Let's just go ahead and take some of these that we can. The ones we happen to run across. There may or may not be some over here. I don't see any. Not too worried about anything except actual thrusters. Because everything else is... Ooh. Except for... RCSs. I do want to get RCSs because they have oscillators and such as well. Okay. But I figure while we're going around, we can gather some thrusterage and such while we are trying to find... Ooh, hello. Oh, that's just makes it look like something, but it's not really. Very nice designing it, though. Let's see. Ooh, hello. Get some shrooms. Fuel tanks. All the fuel and grab those. Here's some good loot. Very nice. I like to get as much as we can. Should be putting all this on the dart. All right, let's move all. Oh, the dart is full. Yeesh. Okay. I guess I'll just carry everything on me then. Let us move those. Then we'll just, I guess, disconnect and try to find a console that we can talk to. It may be on the bridge. So let's go ahead and see if we can find our way to the bridge. All right, stairs up, middle area. Not an actual ladder, but oh. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, well, it looks like loot-wise, we actually need to return to the Titan real quick and unload some things. Not the Titan, return to the Gygax real quick and unload some things. Let's just come on up here. I'll reconnect. And then we should be able to Gygax. That down there. Okay, and then let's just clear all this. Oxygen storage. Dart. Fuel storage. Weapons locker. And then food med garden input. Okay, let's turn to the back part over here. Actually, I think I want to go ahead and park a little bit further away, like out over here. Maybe not that far away. Maybe like right here where it's flat. And hope nothing attacks us and destroys it. Well, let's park a little. Let's see if we can use this to find where we need to go. If I can get up to the bridge here, we can actually park right here and should be fine. Haha, and there's our console. Anything else up here? Okay, before we talk to that, I do want to go ahead and see if there's anything else worth grabbing. Let's see here. We've got armor boost, very nice. Here's the ventilation duct. I'm wondering if there's... Ah, hello. I'm wondering if there's any, what do you call them? The loot crates that are worth getting from here. Ooh, there's something over here to talk to. That may be what we need to talk to first. Updating token module. Start procedure. Attention! Another hidden log file has been detected. Play file. Let's see what's going on here. Warp core control room. T minus 5 hours, 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Lamar and Mercer. Hello, Commander Lamar. Hello, Commander Mercer. Nice to have you here. I've heard you're now responsible for the warp engines and the protocols, and for having overwritten my repair protocols and the tests the moment you stepped on board the Titan. So, how can I help you? I'm just having a look at the warp core. Impressive. Yes, unbelievable what the techs have pulled out of this pile of junk from Antarctica 4 decades ago. That pile of junk from Antarctica. Nothing but destroyed devices and incomplete blueprints. But now, somehow it just magically works. Okay, well, not magically. You know what I mean. Yes, indeed. Just a quick question, if you don't mind. These black suits, is that kind of a uniform? That's confidential. Okay. So what exactly are you doing here? As I said, having a look at the warp core and its optimizations. Okay. Then enjoy your stay. I'm setting up the final routines. Or do you want to rewrite them anyway? No worries. It seems there have been no issues with the schedule being moved forward, yes? Or, no, sure. The teams have made exceptional progress since some officer sitter decided to throw them out of their beds. This, after already working weeks with nearly no sleep, that's obviously the risk of working in expedition fleet, right? Tell you what, this whole expedition thing is going a strange route. Not to mention there's a council that governs all of the decisions and the UCH is somehow in the dark. Don't you think that this requires some additional explanation? No. What should we explain? To whom? There's nothing secret about the expedition for those that are involved. Well, tell the people what they need to know. We'll tell the people what they need to know. Yes, that's exactly my point. As you said, as you might know, my grandpa was the lead engineer on the Empyrion, and he was not lost with the ship only for one simple reason. Someone decided to reschedule his shift. I'm thankful for that, but my grandpa never managed to get rid of the stigma of the coward that was left behind. My dad moved to Mars with me after my grandpa's sudden death. I signed up for the fleet right after college to show what our family is capable of. My dad said that Grandpa became crazy about this shit, pretending the officials just want to silence everyone, especially him personally and the Empyrion Brevard organization. All his stories of planned accident, the ship not being destroyed, and some threat we are facing, all very dramatic. And, to be honest, until the last 24 hours, I thought this poor man simply could not cope with what happened. When you showed up on board the Titan, I suddenly remembered one of my grandpa's stories about some black suits visiting the Hyperion a few days ahead of the mission. Commander, please. No. Listen, Mercer. I've been working for this project for nearly 8 years now. And in those last few months, I've looked at this project and I've done the math. In the last week, and the last 24 hours in particular, so many strange things have happened. Did you know the Grand and the Titan each have several squads of Marines on board? Sure you do. I checked the manifest yesterday. We have stashed away tons and tons and tons of high-caliber ammo. I'm an engineer. I know what these formulas and materials are made for. This is not an asteroid for asteroid defense. So tell me this. Nothing is secret bullshit. And so you tell me this, and now you're coming on board, and first thing you do is mess around with the protocols I've been developing for the last 5 years? Commander, please calm down. The adjustments we have made derived important data coming directly from Apollon Labs. Dr. Grayson and Dr. Dawson? You might know them. I do, but I also looked at the changes you made. These are risky. I'm not sure what they should do exactly. They don't seem to have any function that improves the efficiency of the warp drives. Rest assured, these have been approved by top specialists. Everything is fine. Rest assured that if something goes wrong and someone is harmed, and I discover it was because of your changes, nothing will be fine. For you. Alright, cool. So it looks like our Parmore, Alex Lamar, had a relative on the Hyperion, which, as we all know, as everybody knows, disappeared years ago. And, yeah, so, okay, now it's time to go to the bridge and compile our access code. Okay, on the bridge. Command codes assembled. Override code black accepted. Access granted. Updating WaveRider database. IDA service reinitializing. It's about time. Hello, Commander. I'm afraid there are a few things that happened before and shortly after our issues on Apollon Station and our voyage that I was not able to tell you. So, I'm afraid I am still partially blocked from some important files by the remains of the WaveRider protocol, but thanks to you retrieving the code sequences for Code Black, I'm now able to remove the digital seals. Possibly the Council did somehow foresee we would make it to the Andromeda in an unusual way. That would be quite disturbing. You are right. It should be impossible to have foreseen the complex sequence of events up to this point. I have no answer for that, Commander. However, I have analyzed the current situation. Summarize this mess. This whole operation seems to have been totally different goals than we were told. The team was told. This should have been a short trip to Proxima Centauri to get more pentaxid to help Earth survive, but we ended up billions of light years beyond that point in Andromeda. The fleet left Jupiter orbit, forced by the WaveRider protocol, as it seems. The irregular vortex we were dragged into might be the reason for the passage to Andromeda. A wavefront which pushed us further than the warp drives could have ever achieved alone. It seems like this was not an accident, but a finely planned something or another. I'm also not sure our little one-year delay was an accident either. Planned or a well-thought-out side effect? Unforeseen side effect? Fleet was attacked immediately upon arrival, which makes me think those Xerax were waiting for them for some reason. Disinformation, possibly? Very likely, yes. I found the latest available bridge protocol. It is partially destroyed, though. July 26, 2473. Admiral Brenner, Commander Mercer. Sir, we cannot wait any longer. The unknown enemy is amassing more and more ships. We've already lost 2 transports, and the Titan will not stand a chance. Please get to the shuttle. Mercer, this is not your command. Get out of here and take the Yaden with you. We still must investigate the anomaly we found when entering the system. I will report to Admiral Perez on the Grand. How shall we? Loud explosion. Log damaged. This is Admiral Brenner. All personnel abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. The Titan is lost. All personnel get to the rescue pods. The Grand and the rest of the fleet will warp out in something explosion. There, make contact to explosions. Make contact to the Grand. We can only send, Vice Admiral. Contact established. Perez, listen, I don't have a lot of time left. We are pulling the enemies away from you. We have to detected old relic, a planetary remnant. The wavefront originates from there. We need to stay away from... End of message. Well, at least that's something. At least we know what most of the fleet survived and retreated to an undisclosed location. Dead end for now? Not necessarily. Although the hidden subroutines knocked me out, the suit subsystem still gathered information. It seems like the long-range antenna array of this wreckage is still working. If I can power them for just a few minutes, we could send an emergency broadcast. But this would mean the Xerox would send everything they have to this position. Given the sites nearby, we'll only have a few minutes. Either way, you need to keep the troops busy. Lock and load.
Initiating emergency broadcast. Starting in
ship.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready to
Enemy
fight.
contacts. Incoming.
Enemy contacts. Whoa, hello. Whoa.
The antennas are adjusted. Sending.
Good
now.
Lord.
Commander. We have just lost the antennas. The signal was sent, but the reply seems to have been intercepted.
It'd be nice if we had some cover fire. Ida, do we know exactly where?
Yes. I have marked the location on your map.
Okay, let's get back up to the Gygax. What? Alright. Let's get on board and issue a red alert. All hands, red alert! All hands to battle stations. Repeat. All hands to battle stations. We are under attack by enemy forces. That's one down. Not sure how much damage I have taken. But apparently we have to find an outpost. There's still at least 2 enemies that we have to deal with. Okay. All right, I think that's the last of them. Okay. All enemies are down. Well, all enemies over here are down. There's some over there that are not, but we need to find our way. All right, that titanium mine is not actually still here. Titanium mine, I don't see it on here. Titanium deposit. I know it's not ours, it's just, it's unowned. So it looks like that titanium mine thing on here is just, there's a pentaxid deposit, there's a pentaxid deposit. I don't see where our titanium mine was. There's the comm array, that's what we're headed for. Okay. Looking at the comm array over here, it looks like, let's make sure to put all of our turrets so that they only attack thrusters and weapons. Thrusters, turrets, and mounted weapons. We do want the sentry turrets to attack predators. Okay, so there we go. All right, this comm array does not appear to be very heavily armed. Get us close to the station console and I can have a look at their database. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We are going to maintain an altitude of 300 meters. Like so. And I'm going to come down in our ship. Reduce alert level to yellow. Keep shields activated. Looks like our shields are at full, so we may not have taken any damage, which is good. I'm going to take the dart out and have a look at this comm array. All right. Access console. All right. Let's just land right here. Okay. Let's keep the engines on this running just in case. Station computer has some interesting info. Radar site is heavily defended, but there is a teleporter set up as a side entrance to one of the parameters right here, in fact. Okay. Well, hello. Okay, it looks like that is unable to be... Let's see. Yeah, unable to be destroyed. Let's go back and get some oxygen and such before I continue with this. And I'll turn this off. In fact, we can bring the ship down, keep it at red alert just in case. And well, I'll keep it at yellow alert and then activate the primary turrets. All right, let's come on down over here and see if we can land here. Whoa. Come on. Level out. Okay. Light systems disengaged. Main defenses online. Light defenses activated. We will remain at yellow alert, but we will have our defenses activated just in case. All right. Let us proceed. Actually, let's get down here. Okay. I am going to need some food. Let's go ahead and fill up on food. And make sure we got a ration with us. We're going into a potentially combat situation. So let's go Food Med Garden input. Player. Okay, we'll go back to this to the player. And then Gygax, I want... Alright, that's fine. Let's come on down here. Since we are going into a potentially hostile situation, I think this armor boost ought to be equipped along with this multi-boost. That way we will be at the most defended that we can do right now. I don't need that right now. We'll put that... let's put that in... Actually, I can't access where I want to put it right now. Let's come on up to the crew quarters, and I'll put it with the rest of my stuff in the captain's quarters. Over here. Okay. Let's make sure to go ahead and name this that's where my emergency rations are being kept. Okay, so food. I'll take some additional emergency rations. And we ought to be able to go ahead and head out. I've got over 1,000 of each of my ammos. I've got medicines. Let's put away some things we are not going to need. I'll hold on to that. I've got backup ones if I need them, but I'm going to put the charges away. Everything else seems to be good. I'm not going to need that. Okay. I guess let's go ahead and teleport into this radar station. All right. Teleporting to the radar station. There are no enemies immediately in this vicinity. There are some in a nearby room. We're going to just grab those and book it. Let's go ahead, weapons locker it. All right. All right, and we are here. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button for me. Looks like we've got stamina regen and health regen over here. So this is actually a decent place to call our sort of command base area for this base. It looks like we've got some Xerax to deal with in the next room. The color of it makes me think that it's a commander. Oh, and there's one right there. But commanders don't normally walk around, so possibly shotgun Xerax. Eesh. And then on this side, I see oxygen and armor on this side. So this side looks like it's a little... This room here appears to be safer. This place does appear to be oxygenated, so that's good. So we got these two rooms that we can sort of use as our home base with the oxygen, health, and can't actually use the chair, so oxygen and health, and the armor locker here. But in any case, that's going to be it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.